Hello everyone, so welcome to episode 4 of the Tea with Lean podcast, and today I'm going to be giving you just 5 things I feel like every teenage girl should hear. Let's get to it. So first thing is making money as a teenage girl. So I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. There is always this feeling of some sort of power when you have your little bit of girl money, because I'm not talking about millions. I don't mean being able to buy a TCG, big cars and everything. No, I just mean some money that you're able to buy your own things with, invest in yourself a little bit, spoil yourself a little bit, and just not fully depend on people for like every little thing you need in your life. You understand? Because honestly, financial independence changes your confidence, and I think a lot of girls really do underestimate themselves, because you can literally make money from your skills, maybe content creation. You can do, like, personally I do crochet, I have learned makeup, I'm also learning actually how to do hair, and you can do nails, you can learn how to do editing, you can join in on the influencing era, like literally just any skill you bring about. It can be hands-on, it can be on the internet, something just that because first, I think the internet has made so many opportunities very and easily accessible. And another thing is stop being embarrassed to start small, because everybody wants that soft life and nobody wants to look cringe in the beginning. Meanwhile, every successful person literally started somewhere. You have to come from zero to being a hero. Nobody is handed everything like on a gold platter, okay? Try and find a way you can make money as a teenage girl, still staying cute, still earning some couple of thousands, maybe some couple of hundreds, you never know, but something that just gives you a bit of financial independence, because it's actually better to start early. I mean, if you want to be rich in the future, why do we have to start thinking that we have to start then? Why do we have to always be swallowed up by it's a man's world? No, this is a new generation. We're coming in stronger, we're coming in tougher, and we're also coming in early. So learn a skill from now on, invest in yourself so that you can start at least earning and learning how to manage your money. When you need a new cute outfit, it becomes easier to access those small luxuries that you might want. And yeah, for me, I think that's a very important thing, and trust me, from a person who's been doing that from a very early age, I might say, because I've done quite a lot of things. By the way, I have sold mandazi. That's what I was doing during COVID time, by the way. I used to cook them and sell them. Mind you, I don't know how that money went. I really don't, because I had terrible financial management, decision making, let's say that, because my decision making was terrible. I think I spent all that money after all that effort. Yeah, but I did that. I also did beadwork, making bracelets for friends. I've done so many hustles, and right now I do mostly crochet, because crochet really does have money. It's a skill you need to invest yourself in, but let me tell you, you can make maybe, let's say, a bag, and the materials cost you, let's say, around 700, and you decide, baby, today I'm not gonna pay myself a lot of money. I'm gonna pay myself like, well, let's say 300, because it didn't take you so much effort to do that bag. And so that ends up that your production cost is 1,000, but that product looks so amazing that actually selling it at 3,000 would feel like, I'm giving this thing away. This thing needs to be like 5,000. Trust you me, like, having such a skill like crochet is amazing. Okay, it's tiresome at days. I have slept at 5 a.m. in the morning trying to finish an order that I promised a customer nitampea yenyewe asubuhi, but either way, I say it's worth it. So find a skill and learn how to make money as a teenage girl. It's really, really important. Number 2 for today, safety as a girl, especially as a Kenyan girl. Yes, let's be serious, okay? Let's be serious. Being a girl literally can feel, sometimes it really can feel scary, because in Kenya right now, femicide is high. Cases are becoming constant actually in Kenya, and now girls, you have to learn how to like you have to learn a couple of survival tactics before you even thought about your freedom as a woman, because sometimes it's actually better to be safe than sorry, in my opinion. So if you do have a cell phone, maybe try and share your location, always have your location on. Secondly, trust your instincts. Sometimes you might feel like kuna mtu anakufuata. Girl, trust them. Be careful with who you meet. Don't just go randomly meeting people on the internet. I think we've been told that a couple times. What you drink, never let go of your drink in public. Text somebody when you get home, because it's better to do umefika, you know. And funny thing is, what's sad, actually this is not even funny, what's sad right now is this is becoming a norm. You know, every girl should be safe, do this, do that to stay safe in your own country. But anyway, so girl, take care of yourself. Girl, I said take care of yourself. Watch out for yourself. Be careful with who you hang around. Don't go to just any party, and when you're there, don't drink everything you're given, and don't let your drink out of your sight. Like, okay, I drink hapo, umeenda washroom, come back, kindly try and avoid it, because at this point you don't know who to trust. If you read the cases on the news every day, you do not know who to trust. And the other thing is, show up for your girlfriends. All right, if you realize they might not be safe, or the place they're going might be a bit scary, you know, you can always show up for your girl, because we need to watch out for each other. All right. Now let's go to number 3. Number 3 is friendships. Friendships are very funny things, because friendships can actually hurt more than relationships sometimes, and I think nobody talks about that enough. Personally, I did, like let's say a few weeks ago, I did lose a close best friend, and I think I felt that. Honestly, I did feel that. So let's talk about girl friendships, because one thing about friendships, they actually, kwanza friendship heartbreaks, oh my god, that thing, I feel like it's very confusing, you know, because the problem is sometimes you outgrow your friends. Really, sometimes you just outgrow them. Sometimes jealousy enters, or sometimes just in the friend group, people just secretly start to compete with you instead of supporting you. And the thing is, not everybody who loves with you genuinely likes you. You know, that's just the reality. That is really, I don't care if it's your friend group, I don't care, classmates, schoolmates, that is just the truth. So I think as a girl, as girls, let's say, we need to stop forcing friendships that feel draining, they feel fake, they feel one-sided, and just because you're scared of being alone. Like, who told you it's the end of the world being alone? Let me tell you one thing, a small genuine circle is better than a large fake one every single day. And let me tell you, as a popular loner, a person who's so social, I know a lot of people, and a lot of people know me, a small circle is better than any big circle you could ever have, because it gives you time to be yourself, time to think about your life, time to be comfortable with your own presence, time to be comfortable with your own thoughts, time to sit down and understand that this is my life. So what am I gonna do? What's the go move? What's next? Okay, let me tell you, girl, you normally have enough time to look at your social circle, look at your friends, and be like, I don't like the energy you're giving. I don't like the amount of time from my life you're taking. I don't like the fact that you block my blessings. Because let's say, for example, I have to be somewhere, I have to go for what? Let's say a basketball game, but at the same time, you want us to go and hang out somewhere. Girl, no. You're not doing that, all right? Or you gossip about me, but I don't have other friends, so I want to keep you around. No, being alone or having a smaller circle allows you to be more comfortable with your own presence, your own existence. So it's easier for you to actually let go of toxic friendship, because it's actually not even just friendship, actually toxic relationships at all points. You get me? So learn to be comfortable with yourself and understand that sometimes sometimes you'll just outgrow each other. You want to face this side, this other friend of yours wants to face this side. Sometimes that just happens, and it's okay to let each other grow. And funny thing, as a recent graduate, I've just recently graduated from the IBDP, I'm going to honestly lose some friends. Definitely, I'm gonna lose some friends. Why? Because they're gonna go to different universities, they're gonna want to live their life a bit differently, they're gonna live at a different place than I'm gonna do. So we are gonna fall off, not because we are enemies, not because you're on different sides, but just because we chose different paths in life. All right, and that is so okay. We might not be able to check on each other, but that doesn't mean we start hating on each other. That doesn't mean now we are enemies. It doesn't mean now I start pulling this girl down anytime I see her. No, it's okay to outgrow each other. And when you outgrow each other, or sometimes actually mkikosana na vitu ziende bad na mwamwe, yo, it's not gonna happen again. We are done. It doesn't mean you pull each other down. Mnaanza sasa kuongeleleana vibaya. By the way, no, don't do that. I think I've done that once, but never again, man. Never again. Never pull a girl down, okay? Yes. So now that we're talking about friendships, let's get to number 4, relationships. Now, teen relationships nowadays are honestly complicated. Lord, yo, it's a bit complicated. Is nothing else, okay? Nobody communicates. Kila mtu anataka loyalty, but kila mtu ana move weird. People want emotional connection, but at the same time they're scared of commitment. I number 1 in that line. I am so scared of commitment sometimes, because what if I give you everything and you give me nothing? All right, and let me tell you one thing: social media, online, Instagram, TikTok, those things make everything feel 10 times worse, because now relationships actually feel performative, because all of a sudden mnaanza kudate couple account. What the? You know, people care more about being posted than actually being loved properly. Wewe borake umepigwa post kila siku or weekly, you feel good, but at the same time maybe hadi kuongeleshangi as much. And girls especially, you know, you need to stop confusing attention for genuine care. You know, sometimes I'm giving you attention because I'm bored. Sina kitu ya kufanya kwetu, so I'm literally just texting you. Maybe I just don't care about you. You know, maybe I don't even respect you. Just because I text you kila time, don't confuse that with respect. Just because I said I want you, it does not mean that I technically value you. Okay? So don't lose yourself trying to keep that somebody that texts you killer time, because you're confusing that for love and respect. It's never that. Okay? And let me tell you, you should never shrink yourself or lower your standards or abandon your self-respect just to maintain a relationship, because let me tell you, that kind of love will never last. Let me tell you, it will never last, and you're not gonna have peace. You're not gonna have peace. All right, so I need you to understand this. Yeah, just because I'm texting you daily doesn't mean I love you. Sometimes ni vile sina kazi. All right, just because I'm constantly posting you doesn't mean I'm treating you nicely. Stop being performative. Stop doing love for us as the watchers. All right, communicate, Pia. And communication is not just about communication makes a relationship work, because that's what everyone is saying. That's what everyone is every time. All right, communication means also communicating your boundaries. All right, let me tell you, be bold enough to say, today you did this, this and this, and I don't like that, so kindly do not do that again. And they go, no, I didn't mean that, that was not my intention. And you're like, good, I understand it was not your intention, but it still felt bad to me, it still hurt me, it still broke my heart. All right, and then they'll be like, okay, fine, I'm sorry, that will never happen again. Let me tell you, if they do that again, they don't respect you, because you already communicated your boundaries, but they're still crossing that line. They don't respect you, girl. So you better leave if you can't, because you can't change that man. You're not his mom. It's not your job to raise that man. It's not your job to nurture that man. All right, it's part of the relationship, but you need to understand it's not your job. If you've tried and communicated and they still don't have it in themselves to become better versions of themselves, you can't do anything. The best you can do is live for your own peace. You understand? At some point, yes, you need to communicate and be like, this and this is the way you should do things. But that is giving them the right path and showing them that they're on the wrong path. But making them do it, you will never be able to do it. And you're not their mom. Stop trying so hard to, I will change him. Girl, please. So, number 5, as I wrap up. Number 5 is something called self-care. We're also going to talk about comparison and jealousy at the same time. All right, so first we're going to start with comparison, and I'm going to say this: social media has really made girls feel like they're constantly behind in life, because today this one pulls up, they're doing this in their life. Tomorrow, this one pulls up, they're doing this in their life. Because let me tell you, on social media, another girl is always prettier. This other girl, she's always richer. There is always someone traveling. There is always someone who's gonna be getting more attention, more follows, more likes on their post, more views on their reels. There is just always a girl who's gonna seem like her life is so well put together. Her life is so perfect. And all of a sudden, you forget that, you also have your own life, and you start feeling, oh, their life, oh, her life, oh, she does, oh, they do. Girl, another girl doing well does not take anything away from you. It does not minus a single cent from you, okay? Her beauty is not your ugliness. Her success is not your failure. And I think self-care is deeper than aesthetics, because yes, you do your makeup, you try on new outfits, you take yourself out, buy yourself some coffee, a little picnic, you're gonna take pictures, take videos, make reels, make TikToks. You're gonna do everything that people tell you. You're gonna romanticize your life, girl. But let me tell you, that is not enough. You need to take care of yourself emotionally, and that's why I'm telling you, somebody else's success is not your failure. You need to understand that her success is not your failure, girl, at any point of life. You need to get that inside your head. Somebody else's beauty is not your ugliness, all right? If they're doing good, it does not mean that you're doing bad. That is one thing you have to come in terms with, because jealousy will be the end of women at some point, because you're so jealous she's doing better. You're jealous she's getting more attention. But girl, her doing her life doesn't take anything away from your life. Instead, learn something from this person. Reach out. Hey, hi, how can I do this better? I saw you doing amazing. Can you mentor me here? Be a girl's girl. Love and clap for everyone until it's your turn. Learn things from people. Don't be jealous. Don't try to bring people to your level, but climb to their level. That is just what makes life easy. Stop complicating life. Stop racing with people. Stop racing with people. Okay, it's not a competition, because I saw this reel and a girl was asked, do you think you're behind? And her response was, behind who? Exactly, girl. You feel like you're behind? You're behind who? Who are you competing with? Why are you competing with other people's life, or else you have your life? You're the author of your life, the pilot of your life, the navigator of your life. You're the one who decides how your life goes, which side your life goes. So why are you competing with other people? I don't understand. So take care of yourself, nurture yourself, take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and just be okay with yourself. Be okay with your imperfections. Be okay with your perfections. Be okay with the things you need to learn, and be okay with the things that you have already learned. So that when you see somebody else who's in a different space, somebody who's doing something different, somebody who's doing something you maybe even want to do, then you can learn from them and add to yourself. Okay, always make sure that your cup is full, so that you don't constantly need people to fill your cup. Okay, I feel like I have said a lot for like just 5 points, but I hope you've taken something home. I hope you've learned something. Okay, yeah, because as a teenage girl, it's just the start of life. Like, we're just starting off, like we're just getting to experience life without much of, because I feel like for teenage girls, our life is really influenced by a lot of people. We have adults, we have teachers, we have older people who are maybe, let's say, teachers, and other people who we interact with, senior students in the school. Our life is quite very much influenced. We don't really go boldly or move boldly from our own kind of thinking. We follow examples, we try to meet standards, we try to meet goals, we try to be like other people at times. It's really just a lot going on. So I feel like it's just when life is actually starting, you've not really gone way up, so it's the best time for you to like mold yourself. But again, I hope that you've learned something. All right, and I'm gonna do something. Bring your hand. No, bring your hand. So I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. All right, you're loved. All right, stop being so much in your head. Stop overthinking life so much. Life is so easy. Go with the flow. What is meant to be is gonna be. Put in that work. If it's meant to be yours, well and good. If it's not meant to be yours, you have nothing to lose. You've actually gained something new. Life is simple, life is easy. Do not try and force relationships with people. Just let it be. What is yours will always find you. Okay? Yes. Glow, feel good, love yourself, put yourself first. Your life is your life. So be self-centered. Not too much that you're making other people's life difficult. No, but be self-centered in the way that you take care of yourself. Be a little bit selfish, you know. Make sure that you're getting that good life, girl. I mean, who's gonna save you if you don't save yourself first? All right? And don't let these small boys make you cry at night and as you till 6 a.m. in the morning, or for months that you are nurturing your heart. It's broken. No. You're too young. All right? And if you get yourself there, kindly heal, put in the work to heal. Don't just jump into something next without healing. Now, that is a lot for just one episode, but anyway, I love you so much. Goodbye. See you on episode 5. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.